And this is an issue with the border, the Mexican border, and what's going on in Iraq with the American citizens. Um, and the shit Joe Biden's pulling.
My opponent was told, stay away from the election. Don't campaign. We don't need you. We've got it. This election is done. In fact, we're acting like they already knew what the
Well,
outcome was.
the Mexican, the border, the cartel, the ISIS and the Taliban, and the American people being left in Iraq. You know, the people around here act like everything's all good. They think, I don't know what they're thinking. Their complaints to me are their complaints and their little feuds and their little arguments don't mean nothing. When the Mexican border, it's wide open. And you got the MS-13, you got the human traffickers, and then how many times I gotta tell these people around here, man?
Before laying out just a small portion of the evidence we have uncovered, and we have so much evidence.
At this point, everybody in this neighborhood, if y'all don't want to pray to God, why don't you pray to the devil? Because you people really, when it comes to the MS-13 and the Bloods and the Crips and the Mexican cartel and the human trafficking and the substance abuse, drugs and alcohol, and the assaults and the attacks, and you guys just think you're just, it's no big deal. No big deal. Whatever. Don't make me laugh. No skin off my back. Why should people have to die and suffer because people just pretty much do what they wanna at somebody else's expense, at the cost of somebody else's money or the cost of somebody else's life? Ooh.
Using the pandemic, sometimes we think that Democrat politicians and judges drastically change election procedures just months at a time.
What's more important, getting your way, or human beings being safe? What's more important, getting your way or everybody being safe? A lot of people around here don't want to face reality. They think their reality is a reality that it's not. Well, it is to a certain extent, but you can't make people suffer the price for you to get your way. At somebody else's money or their life or their freedom. Just because, I wouldn't really be upset. I wouldn't really be upset with somebody that's, doing what they're supposed to be doing versus people that are just making the situation worse. The situation's worse. The thing is, I have to pray for people, have to pray for my family, have to pray for my neighbors, have to pray for people I don't know. I have to go to God on other people's behalf because they don't want to do it themselves. They shut the doors to heaven, but I find other ways in to get to God. But yeah, and there's a lot of the leaders when they're doing the elections and stuff in other countries, they promise a better life for the citizens and the people, and especially for the woman. As soon as they get power and leadership and money, women start getting assaulted. Women start getting abused. Everything that the presidential leaders say they're going to do to get in office or in leadership or in power, same things keep on happening. People getting abused, people getting assaulted, people getting attacked. Freedom is only for people. Freedom is only for people that are willing to give everything up. You ain't getting freedom if you don't get. That's the thing. If you don't give all your ways, then you don't get freedom. You don't get freedom unless you give everything up. Just like walk away from things that are just walk away that are gonna keep you from getting freedom. Walk away from people. Walk away from situations that's gonna keep you from regaining your freedom. Don't keep running into the same messes and keep on getting locked up. Just walk away. Go find some other way to make money. Don't keep on running into the same mess that's going to keep on getting y'all locked up. You guys are going to have the recurring issues of getting locked up, in and out of jails, in and out of prisons, in and out of institutions, in and out of group homes, in and out of shelters. You're never going to regain your freedom if you don't give them vices, them ways of doing things. You're never going to regain your freedom unless you give that stuff up. You're just gonna be through a process of in and out of lockups. That's all you're gonna do. You got to give this. If you want your freedom, if you really want your freedom, give everything up that keeps on getting you in trouble, locked up and stuff, and get a job. Go register with the government. You can't skip. You can't go to kindergarten and skip and go right to being a senior in high school and graduate. You got to go through kindergarten, first, second, third, all the way up to 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and then you graduate. You can't skip it. You can't skip a line in this world. That's like you're waiting to get judged by a guy or a judge, and you just jump up and say, "You better judge me right now." You can't do that. You got to go through the process. Getting a job is a process. You got to get there by walking or driving a car. You got to ask for, even if these days they don't even give you they don't even give you applications no more. If you want a job, you got to have a phone or a laptop so you can fill the application out online. These days you barely get into school, high school or college anymore. They make you do this stuff online on your cell phones or laptops. A lot of people got so much money, they buy like 2 laptops and 2 cell phones, and they handle all their business on their social media, on the internet. That's what people really do. So a lot of people get some of the nicest hotels up top floor, get on their bed, take a shower, get on their bed, and their little wardrobe or whatever, their little like thing they put on, and they get right up. They got like 2 laptops and 2 cell phones, and they start buying and selling and trading and doing money ties and tithing right on their cell phones and laptops. This is 2021, people. And people ain't going back to the things they used to do. Some people say, well, if you want me to go back into that stuff, you're gonna have to push me back in, because I'm not going back into it unless you push me. That's the whole thing. You're not gonna get freedom if you keep on holding fast to the things that keep on getting you locked up. If you want freedom, you're gonna have to walk away from whatever keeps on getting you in trouble. You're gonna have to walk away from the feud or the argument or the fight and say, look, I got a business, I gotta make money. I ain't got time to be in and out of lockup. I ain't got time for that shit. I got a whole corporate business, 6-7 figure business I gotta attend to.